Let's begin here then. The Philander couple in Boksburg have had to endure a life of trauma after the deadly gas tanker explosion. A month to the fateful day, the survivors say their lives have been wrecked and no one has taken accountability. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi reports.
Agony is palpable in the faces of Bernadine and Elvis Philander. They sit under the shade a few meters from the scorching Gauteng sun in excruciating pain from injuries sustained in the gas tanker explosion. They are lucky enough to have lived to tell the tale. They say the truck was already releasing a hissing sound when they made the decision to leave the scene, but it exploded before they could even make it home.
Just as we were about to hit the corner of Church Street, a big bang went off. It was a huge bang, like it was many dynamites, you know. Yeah. So I told her, when I saw that flame, big flame in the air, coming onto us, not onto only us, but coming the way, this way, straight to the robots. I told my wife, hey, let's run here. I just told her, run.
But Bernadine couldn't run fast enough. She tripped and fell in what they described as a chaotic scene, sustaining burn wounds. This caused Elvis to go back and try to save her. Just as he was about to get to his wife, he says another bang went off.
Yeah, I was burnt also at that point. By the time I got burnt, and the time I went to go fetch, I didn't care whether I already got burnt or what. I just told myself in my mind, my wife must come away from the danger area.
Elvis says the doctors told him he had suffered 20% burn wounds and had to undergo skin graft surgery. His wife Bernadine sustained 16 burn wounds, while their eldest son had to be stitched behind his ear from the broken glasses caused by the explosion. The pain and suffering is a constant reminder of the trauma they suffered.
How did I survive? It's only God. But from that day on, it is too much for my mind. I don't sleep at night. I can't, as soon as it gets to 8 o'clock at night, I just hope the sun can come up again. I don't sleep at all. I have terrible pains. The hospital is good to us. They help us a lot. There was a time when I have to go back to hospital for 1 week to go to theater as well, where my burn marks almost got sepsis. So I had to go back to hospital to clean it again. They also so that if there's no way, they're going to do a skin graft, take some pieces from my body and cover my legs. The smell, it's just like it's horrible on your mind, because every day you have to live with this thing.
Their eldest son is 25 years old and has had to leave a job he recently got to take care and bath his father.
My husband is the only breadwinner. He can't go to work. He's not at work. They said no work, no pay. So just imagine how bad the situation is for us right now. We stay in a flat where we must pay rent. We can't pay rent. So yes, they do understand, but for how long will they understand? Do you understand? So yes, the situation is very bad. I can't walk without crutches. I can't even go to the shop just to buy a loaf of bread. I can't be free. I can't bath myself. I have to go to hospital to bath so that they can clean my wounds. Then I can bath myself. I have to bath only this part of my body. I'm not free, and that's all that I wanted. I wanted to be free again.
The couple say they were taken to hospital with 11 others who all died. These are people they know and have shared a couple of laughs with. The South African Jewish Board of Deputies and other organizations have stayed in the community and continued to help. This explosion has left permanent scars in this community, and what exacerbates the pain is that no one has claimed responsibility for what happened. A month later, residents are left to pick up the pieces all on their own. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi in Boksburg.